so much more than a holiday. A vacation in Jordan is the ultimate chance to cross out your entire bucket list. Adventure, history, culture, the natural world, a relaxing getaway, and spiritual enrichment. Jordan has it all. In fact, you may need to add some new things to your list when you're done. Jordan is a stable, peaceful country, and its people are its jewel. Jordanians are multicultural, multi-denominational, well-educated, and extremely hospitable. A year-round destination with world-renowned Bedouin hospitality and food that is discerning for every palate makes this country a great choice for your next vacation. Most travelers begin their journey in Jordan's capital city of Amman. This vibrant, modern, and ancient capital is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Amman is a center for history, culture, and nightlife. This ancient Decapolis city's core dates back to the Ammonites and is filled with ultra-modern buildings, restaurants, art galleries, museums, hotels, and plenty of options for shopping. There are great activities for kids and families. King Hussein National Park is home to the Children's Museum and Royal Automobile Museum. A visit to the royal stables to learn the history of the Arabian horse and witness their agility, followed by a visit to the nearby Princess Aliyah Foundation, where you can learn about rescued wild animals and their rehabilitation, makes Amman an ideal city for family travel. At night, Amman comes alive. Stores and markets stay open well into the night, so you'll always have a chance to test out your bartering skills. Nightclubs play modern music, while restaurants offer live music alongside more traditional fare. The Greco-Roman city of Jerash is only a short trip north from Amman and one of the most well-preserved Greco-Roman ruins in the world. The sprawling city was conquered in 63 BC by General Pompey and has seen over 6,500 years of continuous human occupation. Hadrian's Gate, named after the Roman Emperor Hadrian, is a spectacular archway best caught at sunrise. At the theater, you can stand in the shoes of ancient Roman actors. And the Hippodrome, which historically featured gladiatorial combat and chariot racing, offers exhilarating daily reenactments of the same glorious races. If you look closely, you can even see grooves in the stone, carved by ancient chariot wheels many centuries ago. The Treasury of Petra is Jordan's most iconic image and famously featured in Indiana Jones' The Last Crusade. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, it's been named one of the new 7 wonders of the world. But the treasury itself is just the tip of the iceberg. Petra is an enormous city of which only 20% has been excavated. The ruins and their cavernous homes carved into the rock are thousands of years old. Built by the Nabatean people, the city housed 35,000 people at its peak. You can spend the day exploring the ruins on foot, entering by caravan or camelback just like in ancient times. While in Petra, put your cooking skills to the test at the Petra Kitchen. Join the local community in learning how to make the best Jordanian dishes. And make sure not to miss Petra by night, an awe-inspiring candlelit walk through the sea to the treasury. If you're looking for a place where you can hear the silence of the desert or test your adventurous nature, there's no place like Wadi Rum. Vast, echoing, and godlike, the windswept desert provides a diverse range of cliff faces for all levels of climbers. Burda Rock Bridge, a favorite climb, stands 35 meters high and will put even the most daring climber to the test. If higher heights are what you're after, Wadi Rum also offers breathtaking balloon rides and thrilling microlight hang gliding over the sandy dunes. Back on the ground, you can hire a Bedouin guide to travel by 4x4 vehicle or camel. There's no better way to experience the desert than on camelback. And sweet tea at sunset in the middle of Wadi Rum is an unforgettable experience that you will definitely want to scratch off your list. For those seeking a more authentic experience, spend the night with a Bedouin tribe, eating traditional meals and sharing in some song and dance deep in the heart of the Rum. Of course, Jordan has plenty to offer the luxury traveler too. Sitting on the shores of the Red Sea, Aqaba is a seaside city of leisure. Relaxing spas and five-star hotels can pamper both adventurers and comfort seekers. But the real gem of Aqaba is the Red Sea. Take a boat out to the crystal waters and swim with exotic marine life in the coral reefs. Or join in on a scuba diving day trip. There's also windsurfing, jet skiing, water skiing, and sailing. Aqaba is also a big draw for history fans. Mamluk Castle is only a short drive away. Built during the Crusades and then rebuilt in the 16th century, the fortress is a shining example of Islamic dynasty architecture. For those fascinated by the history of the Crusades, the castles of Ajloun and Karak are not to be missed. Ajloun Castle, built in 1184 by a general of Salah ad-Din, is a well-preserved Islamic fortress, offering spectacular views of the surrounding landscape and forests in the north of Jordan. Fort Karak Castle, on the other hand, is an imposing Crusader castle with a well-preserved underground maze. The loss of this castle marked the beginning of the decline for the Crusaders in ancient Jordan. Nature lovers will find an abundance of nature reserves and protected habitats to explore in Jordan. In the heart of the Dana Nature Reserve is Finan Eco Lodge, a unique resort that's completely off the grid. Local Bedouin will teach you the art of making Arabic coffee, bread, and kohol. They also offer bike tours of the Dana Reserve, including a trek through an ancient copper mine. If you're lucky, you may spot one of the newly released hyenas, the infamous caracal cat, or an ibex while touring the reserve. If birdwatching is more your style, don't miss the Azraq wetlands. This nature reserve is a major stop for birds, as this oasis sits along the migration routes between Asia and Africa. Don't forget to bring your binoculars. If you think you're up for the challenge, grab a life jacket and wade, hike, and float down the breathtaking canyons of the Wadi Mujib Nature Reserve. With 7 rivers flowing down over 1,300 meters of canyons, it's an adventure not to be missed. As a modern country with an ancient history, Jordan is home to many significant and iconic religious sites, which are accessible to visitors year-round. John the Baptist's settlement at Bethany beyond the Jordan, where Jesus was baptized, is a fully excavated area that can be explored. Find your way to the top of Mount Nebo and gaze out over the Dead Sea, standing where Moses did when he viewed the Holy Land. Next, visit Madaba, which has some of the world's finest collections of Byzantine mosaics, including the oldest known map of the Holy Land. Of course, no trip to Jordan would be complete without a dip in the Dead Sea. At over 400 meters below sea level, it's the lowest place on Earth. And with a salt content of over 30%, it's impossible to sink. For those seeking the spa treatment, the Dead Sea's minerals are renowned for their rejuvenating qualities and health benefits. Make sure to check the lowest natural spa on Earth off your list. While you're there, don't forget to check out the Ma'in Hot Springs, a natural hot spring and waterfall that flows from the highland plains of Jordan, feeding over 100 hot springs in the Jordan Valley. Jordan is the ultimate hub for adventure, ancient history, the natural world, leisure, and spiritual enrichment. Plan your trip now, book your Jordan journey, and live your list.